Hello everybody, back to a new video. This is The Wings of Dawn. As you can tell, one of my favorite games out. Kind of out. Sort of out. So right now we're playing as the Vulcan, as one of these skins that I'm testing right now. So if you see some glitches with the skins, don't worry, the devs are working on it. I'm just kind of vibing right now and talking. So it turns out in my last video I may have gotten some information wrong. I apologize for that so much. I talked about Untamed a little bit, which I'm going to play later today and record the event. Sorry, guys. Let's be so sorry, guys. Off to a great recording session. Me sneezing into the mic. Alright, let's go. Anyway, The Wings of Dawn right now is kind of just developing everything so far. There's going to be new animations soon. There's going to be new roars. There's going to be new weight painting for the dragons. And as you can tell, since I'm testing the skin, there's going to be new skins and everything like that. I also have the project leader, Shad. She comments on the videos sometimes. So if you guys have any questions or anything, I'm sure she'll see them. Or you could just join the Discord, check everything out, see the concept art, see all the different stuff. But right now, I'm kind of just vibing, talking about anything that pops into mind. The true autism / ADHD experience. So at the moment, I believe they're working on their 5th dragon. I don't know. I can't remember that name. I think it was Vitreous. It's like one of the first acid dragons being made right now. I believe at the Kirin, it was the Arduin, I'm pretty sure. I'm about 50% sure. But they are working on some more dragons right now. They're working on the sounds, they're working on the skins, the topology, and everything like that. Which they stream on YouTube, so feel free to check them out on YouTube. Link below in the description. I also put the Discord link for all of that. I also do Untamed, which I talk about quite a bit. Untamed, which is that alien survival game. Alien or alternate Earth or something like that kind of game. I think it's Alien. Which, by the way, if it is Alien, then hey, good on those devs. If it's fantasy, then hey, good on those devs anyway. I did talk to them about the whatchamacallit, the designs in that game. A lot of them mirror each other. They really shouldn't be doing that. They shouldn't have the same body plans. There should be different ones. So, the one time you guys did comment on that one video, I promise you, I've talked to them about that. I gave my own criticisms, valid ones. You know, talking to them and having my own speculative evolution creature aliens. I talked to them about that, like, hey, you need some more animals with different body plans. It's cool that you have like a wolf analog and a goat analog, but then you keep going with the wolf analog instead of something like a panther or like a bear or like fish or crocodiles or anything like that. So I talked to them about that. They are looking to, again, those are concepts. Those are not the finalized designs. They are working on them. Don't worry. I will leave a link to Untamed also in the description. So if you're curious about that game, you could go check it out. And they also have a free demo out on Steam. So you guys could try it out. But do be warned, it only has one playable right now, the Lizard. They are adding the Ankylosaur, the dinosaur goat thing, pretty soon. Man, this is a really pretty skin. I really like the ones that look like they have stars on them. Those are my favorites. Bioluminescence. That's always a winner in my book. Where am I going? I can't remember. That's okay. Let's go this way. But yeah, there's just some stuff going on with all these games. Lyle's gonna release the Diablo Ceratops soon, and the Lost Wild is gonna release soon. And I believe Jurassic World Evolution just released a update with Megalodon. and that has a pterosaur in it and some dinosaurs. And the Camp Cretaceous series is releasing a new sequel, Chaos Theory. I don't think they'll actually kill that one actress, that one character in Chaos Theory. I think it's gonna be a bait and switch. I know they showed blood in that new teaser, but I really think it's gonna be from some random animal instead of from the character Brooklyn. Watch me be correct. No, I'm messing. That's just my theory anyway. I could be wrong. You know, not everybody's 100% correct, and that's totally fine. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to have different opinions and everything like that. Man, this map's really cool. I kind of hope they work on the stam a little bit, make it a little harder for the dragons to reach higher altitudes. I know this is work in progress. Don't worry. I'm just saying, I would like the dragons to not be able to reach the sky as much, at least the Volgren or the Icy Crown, because look at this. I'm supposed to be a terrible flyer, and even then I'm reaching pretty high, you know what I mean? Of course, the devs are working on this, so don't worry. I also noted that the fire is way too bright at nighttime. They may have to tone that down. I'll probably talk to chat about that, or somebody. I'm a huge nerd, and I don't want anybody getting any issues from my videos like that. That's why I try to find spots where they won't glitch out and cause seizures. Because seizures are no fun for anyone. You know what I mean? Let's dive into this area. I find it kind of ironic that I'm afraid of heights in real life, but in video games I'm a really good pilot or flyer or stuff like that. And it's really weird to me. I think it's funny. Oh, look at that! You can actually see the stars on the wings. I would like it a little more if you could see it a little better on the top wings too, instead of just the bottom, because you're usually not looking at the bottom wings unless they threaten call or anything like that. I'm sorry if you hear voices in the background. My siblings are deciding to yell excitedly over something. We're talking about Otter Pops, I think. If you hear that in the video, then hey, you know what? Go buy some. I love Otter Pops. They're pretty cool. Hashtag not an ad. Could you imagine if I got sponsored by Otter Pops over a Dragon video game? That would be hilarious. Sorry if it sounds like I'm talking to somebody. I swear I'm not. I'm talking to you guys, but not like anyone in VC or anything. See, over here I get a little... I believe they've been working on the ocean areas right now, because this is a lot better than it used to be for my frames. Wonder why they were so terrible in the first place. I look down and it's like, ugh, but I look up and then it's like, oh, normal. Maybe it's trying to render in something underwater. Which, I believe 3 or 4 types of the dragons right now. They'll be able to swim. I don't know if any will breathe underwater. That'd be pretty cool, I think, but probably not. I think most of them need to breathe air, kind of like whales. Which, by the way, how cool are whales? Can you believe we live on a planet with something like a humpback or a blue whale? That's pretty incredible. I remember seeing this painting that I really liked. It was called The Earthlings, and it was a person, I believe a woman, standing right next to a Tyrannosaurus skull. And it said the 2 Earthlings or something like that, something akin to that. And it just really messed me up. I love it. Because when you think about it, we're just all Earthlings, you know? We're just kind of vibing on the same planet. Everyone wants to try to make ourselves different, but we're all the same entity, you feel? Sorry, I'm meant to be a goofy YouTuber. Oh god, I called myself a YouTuber, that's weird. I called myself a content creator jokingly, and I felt so weird the other day. I felt so weird saying that. I just prefer to be called my name. You don't have to call me a YouTuber or nothing like that. Also, very weird that your head turns along with the eating and drinking. That's very weird. I think they should make that a static animation. That's just my opinion, though. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just some dork. I do kind of wish that the Vulcan had a little better flying. Does that make sense? I mean, not flying, swimming. I think it would have pretty powerful hind and forelimbs, so it would be pretty good at swimming. Maybe not underwater, but I think it would be kind of like a tiger, where they can swim really well. But tigers have the webbed feet, don't they? I think they have webs between their claws, their paws, sorry, their toes. They're able to dive and everything like that. So maybe less like a tiger, more like a leopard. But they could just swim across. Just have those wings out and everything like that. I haven't decided what to call this video yet, but that's totally fine. Fly egg. Flying, flying. I like how natural the dragons look. You know, in a certain other dragon game, which will remain anonymous for legal reasons, some of the dragons do not look good while they're flying. They look very horrible. I like this game. This game feels a lot more natural. I know the animations aren't quite there yet, because, you know, work in progress game. But I quite like them. I also like how the dragons look, because when you think of dragons, if you're not from Japan or China or Mongolia, you're usually thinking of something like what I am playing as right here. I've also heard people start yelling at me because I don't call wingless dragons drakes, which is not what that means at all. You're trying to classify something that isn't real, first off. And dragons in medieval art look so goofy most of the time. Most of the time, you're not even able to tell if it's a dragon or another mythical animal. And then you have different dragons like the Kirin or the Japanese dragons or the Chinese dragons and everything like that. And they don't look like this dragon, but they still call them dragons. Though I think for Chinese dragons, they're more so gods. In Japanese dragons, they're gods too. So they're dragons that are gods, but I don't think they have like dragons like the Europeans depicted. I think they were just gods for them. That just so happen to take human form sometimes. But yeah, it's really weird when people yell at me like that. It's like, dude, Drake just means dragon. That's all it's ever meant. Sorry to tell you guys this, but Russians and Germans use Drake, the English pronunciation. That just means dragon to them. It's not literally just dragon. It's just, oh, Drake means dragon for this language and also this language. And they were used to call dragons just something special. That's literally it. There is no classification for that. So when you go, oh, wingless dragons are drakes. No, they're not. That's not what that means. You're trying to classify something that ain't real, first off. Second off, I believe there is actually a dragon in a movie called Drake, and it has wings too. So I don't think anybody would legitimately take you seriously if you go, oh, wingless. That's not what I mean. What I mean is, don't yell at me about calling something a dragon when it's just a dragon. It's like calling a triceratops a dinosaur. Of course it's a dinosaur. Why would it not be called a dinosaur? But if you go, oh, Triceratops isn't a dinosaur because this isn't this, that's not what that means. Or like when people yell at me for calling the Icy Crown a dragon when it's a wyvern, quote unquote, it's a dragon, guys. I don't know why they're yelling in the background. They're really loud. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, it's just a dragon, guys. We don't need to be all technical with it. You could just call it a dragon. If anyone yells at you in the comments for calling it a dragon, it's whatever. Who cares? It's just a dragon. Nothing special. Well, I mean, they're special, but you know what I mean. sorry, I'm autistic, so I'm trying to find this in a way that explains my thought process. But dragons are dragons, guys. You don't need a special classification for all the dragons and go, oh, that's not a dragon because this and this and this. They're made up animals. Who cares? Wow, this area is really nice. I'm getting a little choppy during sunset and sunrise. Don't worry, they'll have that fixed soon, guys. Oh my god, so choppy. I'm just gonna sit here. Nice spot right here. Sit. There we go. Can I lie down? Yes, I can. Look at that. I got a little sleep animation. A little goober. My tail's faced into the floor, but who cares? Look at that. It looks like a little puppy. I love him. I do think it's weird that the vitreous, the acid dragon, it has a chin spike, but wouldn't that get in the way of eating? Maybe the devs could explain it way better than I could, but I think that would get in the way of eating, which is why you don't see many animals with chin spikes. I think no spikes make more sense, because, you know, you have plenty of animals with no spikes. But usually they're pointing upwards, or they're pointing forwards, like the Jackson chameleon. I think that's because they have the tongue. They don't need the mouth so much to catch animals. But you get what I mean, right? Chin spike's a little weird. I don't mind it. I just think it would get in the way of eating a little bit. But maybe like a chin crest would look better. That's just me, though. That's just me, you know? Oh, man. It's going to sound so weird in the background with them screaming like that. I am so sorry, guys, if you hear that in the video. But I think I'm going to cut it off right here, because I just talked about everything. I talked about Untamed. Links for that in the description. There will be a Steam page, the Discord, stuff like that. I do think that Untamed needs to do a YouTube channel where they can do different streams or talk about their updates or concepts and everything like that. So they have a little more constructive criticism, not just going, oh, give me our animals. You know what I mean? Like, guys, just talk about what you don't like about the design and maybe they'll try to fix it for you. So it's like hey, the lizard looks a little weird to me. I think it would look better with this, this, and this. Or, hey, this concept animal looks too close to the lizard. Maybe you should try to find a different role for that animal. And try to fit the bonding plan accordingly. Like, oh, hey, I want this. This animal looks more like a digging animal. So maybe you should have longer claws and make it stockier, like fatter and smaller. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'll leave the links to Untamed, that fantasy/alien game, in the description. I will leave the links to the Wings of Dawn in the description, which they used. They used some of my screenshots for the official Steam page, what I'm pretty excited for. I'm trying not to fangirl over that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you did. If you didn't like it, then, you know, tell me why, and I'll try to fix some stuff, or maybe if, you know, I like constructive criticism. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. And I hope you have a great day. Peace.